my name is Angie Gaston, and I'm going to share a story with you today that I enjoyed reading as a child and have also enjoyed reading as an adult with my own children. This is such a fun book, and my children and I have just laughed about the characters in the story, and so I wanted to share it with you today. And that book is called The Adventures of Reddy Fox, and it is by Thornton Burgess. He actually wrote a whole series of stories, and Reddy Fox is just one part of the story of Reddy Fox's story. It is a fiction book, and I typically read it with my K-4 students, so it is, any age can enjoy it, but I have primarily used it for K-4, and my students in the classroom have loved the story as well. We're going to open it up and we're going to read a little section of it. It's from chapter 3. It says, Reddy Fox had been taught so much by Granny Fox that he began to feel very wise and very important. Reddy is naturally smart, and he had been very quick to learn the tricks that old Granny Fox had taught him. But Reddy Fox is a boaster. Every day he'd swagger about on the green meadows and bragged on how smart he was. Blackie the Crow grew tired of Reddy's boasting. So Reddy Fox is he's a naughty fox, and he thinks he's very sly and very sneaky, but he's going to learn that it's not good to be boastful as he gets himself into all kinds of tricky predicaments. And it all begins when he foolishly steals a hen from Farmer Brown's farm and is chased by Farmer Brown's son and Bowser the Hound. So Reddy Fox relies on the wisdom that he receives from Granny Fox and his own trickiness to get out of dangerous situations. Since this book was written in 1913, there is some language and some sentence structures that students may not understand. So what I typically do when I'm reading the story is I will change the words as I'm reading it, just, to similar words or the same word, just in today's time, so that my students can understand it a little bit better. And I chose this book, I've kind of already touched on it, but I chose this book because it's just fun and enjoyable. It has so many practical lessons in it, and things that we can learn from. So it's, it's a fun story, but then we can also take the situations that Reddy is in and his attitude, and we can apply it to our own life. So I typically do that with my students and even with my own children as well. Okay, so that is The Adventures of Reddy Fox. Some literary strategies that I have implemented with this is the vocabulary in it. So I will take, before I read the chapter, I will go through and pick out some vocabulary that my students may not know since they are K-4. So we'll talk about, what does it mean to be wise? What does it mean to be sly? And we discuss those words and any other words that I find in the text that they may not know, and we talk about them before we read it. And then I have the students build a vocabulary chart, and they put it into a little book. And so by the end of the story, they have all of these vocabulary words that they can refer back to from their reading. So that is how I would use literary strategies. So again, The Adventures of Reddy Fox. It is a great book if you have not already read it, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a nice day.